it actually feels like fall here in South Carolina. Hi, I'm Melanoma Mom. My friends and my family call me Shawn. Welcome to my channel. Consider subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing with friends who may be concerned about skin cancer or sun safety. Let's debunk some sun safety myths. I subscribe to the Solbari little newsletter because I have one of their hoodies. My daughter has one of their hats, and they are a company based in Australia. And I find that they put out some very helpful sun safety information, and I just got this article, so I'm going to go through these myths and then let's discuss them. Feel free to add your discussion in the comment section because I love receiving comments from you all. It helps me feel like I'm not alone in this journey of sun safety and preventing skin cancer. To be honest, we need more honest opinions and real life experiences of people out there on the internet. I had a friend who was just diagnosed with melanoma skin cancer on his ear. He just had the surgery to remove it, and now they've discovered that it's in his lymph nodes. So he now has to have a full body scan and go through chemotherapy / immunotherapy on top of, that was weird, that's my screen door shutting, on top of plastic surgery on his ear. So if you are the praying type, please send up some prayers for my friend. Anyways, here are the myths. Okay. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, I have a whole, I have a couple of dedicated videos about my journey with melanoma, when I was diagnosed, what stage it was, everything that I went through. That was the dishes in the kitchen sink. I will leave a link to those videos in the description box of this video. Okay. Myth number 1. Only people with pale skin are at risk. Yeah, so we hear about this all the time, right? But honestly, those of us with pale skin, I didn't hear even much about it. I heard safety from sunburn, that people with pale skin are more likely to get a sunburn, but I didn't hear that we were also more likely to get skin cancer. And so if you are a person of color, let me know, what were you taught when you were grown up? Were you taught that you didn't have to wear sunscreen because your skin is a darker shade, or what were you taught? This article says everyone is at risk of sunburn, skin aging, and skin cancer, irrespective of their skin color. Myth number 2, you can't burn in the shade. I heard this one. Go sit under the shade. Go put your beach towel on you. You look like you're getting a little sun. Why don't you go sit in the shade, under the umbrella, under the shade of a tree, under like the shadow of a house. We thought we were safe, right? Sitting outside right here, where I have 3 sections completely open to the atmosphere and the sun, but I have a roof and the side of the building over here. I would have thought that I was safe to not get skin cancer or a sunburn on my back porch, and that's just not true, is it? Shade can help, but you can still get burnt. Shade materials with holes or gaps can allow UV radiation through, and reflected UV can still get you. One of the things that I don't have the money for it right now, but when I do, I want to get some of the UV protective curtains to go on the backyard. I want to string up some rods and put these UV protective curtains at least on 2 sides so that I can enjoy the outdoors more and not have to worry about those UV rays. Because when I come out here and sit, right now I have sunscreen all over my face, I have sunscreen on my hands, and you notice, thankfully it's cold, so I don't have to feel ridiculous wearing long sleeves out here, but I always have long sleeves on outside. So it would be nice to have some some UV protective curtains out here. I did invest in an umbrella. I'm looking at it, a freestanding umbrella that's UPF 50 for when we play outside, like at my daughter's little water table or something, or if I just need to sit outside, so I have that as well. Myth number 3, you need sun for vitamin D. Okay, I have a video on a conversation I had with my hairdresser about this myth, where she was under the impression that you need 30 minutes of direct sun every day to get vitamin D, and that's just not true. Even if you put sunscreen on, and I wish I had a link to show you, so I hope I'm giving correct information here. I read it somewhere that vitamin D still comes through. So like UPF 50, doesn't it protect like 98% of it stops 98% of the harmful UVA and UVB rays from coming to your skin. So you've still got that 2% of sun that you're getting. Here in the article it says, although this is correct, current research shows that most people only need between 5 and 25 minutes per day, depending on skin tone, in the morning sun to maintain good health and to keep bones and muscles strong and healthy. And I know those of us who have had a history of melanoma skin cancer, a lot of us take vitamin D supplements. I do. Every day I take a vitamin D supplement so that just in case I'm not getting the vitamin D that I need from the atmosphere, then I'm getting it in a supplement. So myth number 4, my clothing protects me from the sun. Oh, I am certainly guilty of this one. How about you? Like right now, I have no idea. What is the UPF factor of here? I don't know how much sun this is preventing. It's a dark color, it's black, so that it reflects the sun, so that's good. It's pretty thick, so I'm assuming it's blocking out most of it. My mom, when I was little, I've told you this before, so, but when I was little and we were outside, she would, in our swimsuit or whatever, and we were starting to get burned, she wouldn't reapply sunscreen. She would just say, go put a shirt on. Most of the time it was a white shirt because my mom thought that white reflected the sun more than black shirts. And I've heard that that's also not true, that white and black shirts reflect the sun equally, but it's more about the material of the shirt. So if you put on an all cotton shirt, it's usually a UPF of anywhere between 2 and 5, which is not, I mean, we're talking 50 sunscreen, right? 2 or 5, that's horrible. But if you put on polyester, that, because it's plastic, the UPF of those shirts is higher, which is why you see most sun protective clothing. They will be polyester, bamboo. Are those the only two that I've noticed? Polyester and bamboo. Like all my Athleta shirts are polyester. I have some shirts that have bamboo in them and are UPF 50. This article says, research shows that ordinary clothing and hats may be equivalent to only wearing SPF 5+ sunscreen. I'm not a hat person, I've told you all this, but I have invested in UPF 50 hats. I just bought a new one. Let me know if you would like to see a review of it. I just bought a new felt UPF 50 hat for the fall, but I do have a video that I've done showing you all my hat collection, but there's a hat in there and I can't remember who it's by, but it's a brown hat with black stripes all around it. And I'm getting ready to get rid of that one because I don't know what the UPF rating is, but I'm pretty sure it's not what I need because it doesn't have a UPF rating on it. So I'm getting ready to actually declutter that one, even though it's one of the ones I like. I know my husband, he always grabs for a hat and he thinks that's good enough. He shaves his head bald. I've encouraged him over the years to put sunscreen on his head because I was actually more worried about him getting skin cancer through the years than I was about myself. He will just put on a ball cap. And I'm like, what's that ball cap made of? He's like, I don't know. I was like, is it UPF 50? How do I tell? Well, it would say on it when you bought it. He goes, well, I guess it's not. I just got a cheap pack of 5 off of Amazon. So that may be what he gets for Christmas this year, is a UPF 50 ball cap. Let me know. I know I have some men watching my channel. Men, let me know if you have a ball cap hat. I don't think my husband will wear a brimmed hat, but if you have a ball cap that's UPF 50 that you enjoy, please leave that in the comment section down below. I am sure I will be back with some sunscreen reviews. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.